Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Fiends of Football Jersey Review. Today we're actually reviewing a Uefa Champions League Adidas Finale Final Soccer Ball or Football. This one is the 2013 Wembley Final Edition. The game was held between Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, with the winner coming out Bayern Munich by the score of 2-1. And this is a pretty special ball because it marked 50th anniversary from the first Wembley final to the 2013 Wembley final. On the soccer panels here, it's got all the times, all the years that the final was held in Wembley. 1963, of course, 2013, 1978, 1992, 1971, where is the 2011, of course, Barcelona beat Manchester United, and then 2013 again, as in, I already said that. It's got the little crown, so it is a pretty special ball. Of course, the panel with the Champions League trophy, final Wembley 2013. Two of these on each side, as it's accustomed. Adidas official match ball, and it's got all the other usual stuff here. So this one, serial number. Of course, size 5, recommended pressure when you're blowing it up. This one is made in Pakistan. I do apologize, I am sick. My son just started daycare and he's been getting sick, so I've been getting sick. What can you do? It's a really nice soccer ball. I like the deep hues of the blue, the small touches of purple, of course. I love the details of all of the years that Wembley has, of course, hosted the Champions League final. I would have to assume, without doing any research, that they've hosted the final more than anybody else. It's a pretty special event, in my opinion. I mean, other than a World Cup final or a Euro final, the Champions League final in football is the biggest stage. Of course, compared to those tournaments, it's every year, so it's more consistent. I love the Champions League. I love the Adidas Champions League finale soccer balls. I love the star shape panels that they came up with. Ironically, I had this idea that they should do this way before they did it, and when they did come out with it, I was ecstatic. I was super happy, and I made a point to buy every single Champions League finale final soccer ball. So I do have quite a few. I don't buy the group stage Champions League soccer balls because, I mean, I don't have unlimited space in my house, so I stick to the finale final soccer balls, which I think these are used from the quarterfinal onwards and onto the final. So you do actually get to see it quite a bit and not just in one single game. Now these soccer balls, they change year to year. They change the subtle details in the panels here. Sometimes it's dots, sometimes it's these little woven style triangles, or whatever you want to call this. So they do change from year to year, but the panels been for quite a long time. I've mentioned in the previous reviews where now the panels don't actually touch at the tips, but they kind of overlap side by side, which in my opinion isn't as nice as these older ones where the tips kind of touch, and it looks perfect in my opinion. If you look at that, it's symmetrical, it looks really good. But you know, I mean, nothing stays the same forever. They want to change and update and go with the times. So, but for me, this is a flawless design, in my personal opinion. And I would stay with it, of course, but you know, they're the ones who design it. They sell the ball, so it's up to them, obviously. I'm just a YouTuber. Okay, so yeah, so here's the crown. So let's see. So whenever there isn't a year, there's these. Let's take a look at more detail here. 1978, 1968. So yeah, as I mentioned, this is a size 5. Does hold its shape pretty nicely when it's pumped up. I've had a couple of these where after a year or two, they no longer hold air. This one, obviously, I've had it since 2013. I have 2 of these. One I use to play with. This one I use as a display, and it maintains the air. I do pump it up occasionally just to keep it pumped up, and still holds. So I'm pretty happy about that. You know, if I ever do decide to get rid of it or trade it or sell it, it will maintain its value. So the other thing about this soccer ball, of course, is the box that it comes in. So UEFA Champions League logo, which I think is beautiful. Wembley official match ball, final, size 5. Recyclable, of course. We get the hologram. Okay. So here are the sides. Gives performance. And there we go, the trophy with the big ears, as it's dubbed, its nickname, which as of right now, Real Madrid have 14 of these. If you see Florentino Perez lining up to place the final trophy in the cabinet, the camera can almost not catch the whole view of how many trophies of the Champions League that Real Madrid has. It's just incredible. You know, they are the biggest football club in the world, and they've got the trophies to prove it, to back it up. It's undeniable. Every year there might be a different winner. I mean, not lately, it's been Real Madrid quite a few times, but they're always at the top. If they're not one year, they will most likely be the next or the next one. They're never too far away from that. So yeah, so that's the box. I mean, sometimes the box, when it gets shipped to me, it gets crinkled. You know, it doesn't always come in perfect condition. As you can see, this one's got some creases, but it is what it is. It's still in good shape. Still holds its shape and still holds the ball. So there you have it. The 2013 Champions League final Adidas Finale official match ball.